Apparently there's a pretty widespread issue with faulty noise generators in at least the first batches of the Arturia Drumbrute. So I'm going to quickly show you what that sounds like, or more accurately what it doesn't sound like, and how to get your unit repaired. Just quick level check. You can hear that all these sounds are clearly audible and all turned all the way up. So virtually nothing with the maraca. If you really slam it, you'll hear like a quick click. And then in my case, the tambourine sounds, I think, kind of normal. I can't remember exactly how it sounded when I first got it, but now I've heard other users with the problem, and their tambourine just kind of sticks on. You hit it and there's virtually no decay. Zap sounds normal. You can tell how much louder all these are. So I think the tambourine may have at least gotten quieter. But even at half level, you kind of hear the tambourine, and the maraca's just not there. So while I'm kind of walking you through the process of getting things repaired with Arturia, I'm going to play a simple pattern. Got kicks just to give you a level check, but I'll turn those down. So what you're seeing now is 16 steps of the maracas just with normal steps. The next 16 are accent. Sorry, alternating accent and step. Then it's all accent. And then accent with the rolls from step repeat. So you can kind of just hear like a little bit of a basic clicking, but it's virtually no sound, and it's completely inaudible with the steps. And that's actually changed in my unit just over the course of the past 2 to 3 weeks. Initially the regular steps were semi-audible, and now they're virtually just completely inaudible. So I bought my Drumbrute in December 2016, and I think everything was fine then. I didn't notice any problem. Definitely would have noticed it if I had a sound that was just completely out. But within about 3 to 4 months, the maraca started to go silent. So the first thing I did was go to the shop where I purchased it and brought my Drumbrute in. I wanted to do an A/B comparison with their floor model, and I went up to their floor model, and before even breaking mine out, I noticed that theirs had the same issue. And so again, it was not as pronounced as it is now, so I thought maybe that's just the way the maracas sounded, and somehow I just didn't notice it when I first bought the unit. Then I went home and started Googling for it, and found a couple of other people who posted videos to YouTube. So I contacted Arturia, and I did that through their online support form, and I'm going to link directly to the online support form I used to get in touch with them in the description field of this video, so that if you need to go through the same process, you've got the link right there. You'll need to have an account registered with Arturia, and you need to have your Drumbrute also registered with Arturia, and I'll include links to both of those if you don't already have that completed. So once you contact them from the online support forum, they replied immediately and suggested that it might be a faulty white noise generator. So they're obviously familiar with this issue, and it seems to me like it may affect all of the initial Drumbrutes. So they asked me to provide my proof of purchase with a date on it, my full name, my shipping address, my phone number, the serial number of the unit, and the time before fault. So I guess that means like the amount of time it took before I started noticing some kind of issue with the drum machine. And I'll also include all that specific data in the description field here, so you can go ahead and have that ready when you contact Arturia the first time and kind of move through the issue quicker. The other big thing they want though is a proof of defect, specifically in the form of a video. So I would go ahead and shoot a video, either showing what I'm showing right now, just some kind of pattern with the maraca in comparison to another sound, so that it can hear what the relative volume levels of those two voices. Or you can just do the tap by instrument that I did earlier in the video. So once I sent all that information in, they asked me to ship it back within 6 weeks to a repair center in Fullerton, California. Luckily I'm in Oregon, so hopefully that won't take too long. And they insisted that it come back with all the original accessories, including the power supply, the box, the USB cable, and the printed manual, which is comical because it doesn't come with a printed manual. So hopefully they'll let me slide on that criteria, but I'm going to send all that stuff back in. Sounds like at least a few other people before me have had it fixed successfully and relatively quickly, so I'll keep you posted if I have any issues with that. But just wanted to highlight this because I get the sense a lot of people don't even use the Maracas and probably won't come across this issue unless they check their unit, and I'd advise everybody who has a Drumbrute to check their unit as quickly as possible and see if you've got this issue, because if you bought a relatively early batch of Drumbrutes and they're less than a year old, I think you're probably affected by this issue. We do have some more Drumbrute tutorials coming up soon, some really basic things, but some things that will be helpful, probably 1 to 2 minute videos that will help you quickly understand how to do things like polyrhythms or variable swing on different tracks, just to help you skip digging through the manual on some kind of simple processes that you might be interested in. But in the meantime, I hope this helps expedite your repair of the Drumbrute, and if you have any other questions about it, hit us up in the comment field below, and if you found this useful, please subscribe. Thanks.